Hi everyone, let's welcome back to this week Weekly Market Update. So it's been a while since my last update. It's been quite busy doing my own analysis. But anyway, I understand that market has huge movement, especially for last week itself, during the huge economy data. So let's revisit what's happening on last week and things to watch out for the coming week as well. So before that, remember to share and like my video as well. If you have not been following, remember to click the follow as a support as well. So last Friday, we can see that Dow closed 300 point higher in the Friday rebound. Alright, understand the word rebound. Why? It's because on last Thursday, if let's say you are monitoring the stock market closely, we know that last Thursday actually Dow tumbled 430 points, which make its biggest drop since March 2023, and it's a fourth consecutive losing sessions. So this is because I think Fed actually has made some comment over here, whether the interest rate should continue to be like what they promised, 3 rate hike coming in this year 2024 with that strong economic data. As you can see that this lady, I mean, he commented that I'm sorry, this guy, whether he commented that the the question is if interest rate should come down uh, after all the sticky inflations. So that bring the contradict for the investor to see that whether the market should continue to surge higher, because we know that if let's say the interest rate is going to cut, it's good for the corporate earnings, it's good for the stock market itself. All right, and that is why with that report, with what Fed saying on Thursday itself, causing the market to actually has a huge drop itself. But Friday, it's really very contradicting because Friday there's a non-farm payroll. I think the data came in at 330 plus thousand, which is way above the expectations. By right, this data came in, right? It should actually give a more stronger signal that the Fed will not cut their rate, because the inflations, the recessions, everything we are in place. If let's say they cut it too early with such a strong economic data, and it should actually cause the market to continuously drop. But on Friday itself, we can see that the market actually have some pullback. All right, so I'm not surprised to have this pullback, to be frank, because it may be heavily overdrop on last Thursday itself. So this is actually a decent pullback, but it may be a next wave for us to see, for Dow to go even lower from here. So what should we take note is that coming week, all right, coming week, if the price fail to retake, okay, if the price fail to retake this Thursday high, that means if go higher and above this support line, right? Okay, if you didn't come in this manner, uh, and it continue to or break even lower on last Thursday low, it may we may witness a surge in selling pressure, for it to go even lower. Right, that's what I feel. So that's why next week the candlestick, the movement is very important. We should monitor closely. Look out for any signal to do shorting or longing, depends on what the candle tell us. All right, so next week, what to watch out. All right, so that's all for last week itself. Due to economic data, the market actually have huge volatility, but not always focus on the interest rate. We should come back to the earnings as well. So the earnings kickstart from the major banks on the next Friday. Uh, do take note. I think this quarter earnings may not be that fantastic. It may actually drag, you know, most of the index to be on the downside. But we never know because it's always depend on what the analysts put on their expectation itself for the market earnings reports, right? So uh, it may have a high chance for it to come down. So we shall monitor closely and also manage your position wisely. All right, let's come to the down chart itself. All right. So for down itself, this is what my outlook. I already returned 6 April. We should maintain the price. If let's say fail to go up or break successfully on Thursday low, we may see a next downside. Okay, so that is my take. Right now, it already break the first resistance. The first support, reaching down heavily, a pullback, a decent pullback, and then we may continue. So the next resistance right now we are looking at around 39,000, which is here. All right, this will be our next resistance level, around 39,200. Okay, we shall see if let's say you're able to be resisted, and then it may high chance to come down. All right, so next thing, we will be looking at US oil. Okay, for US oil, this is what I stated previously. If we break above 81, we may see more upside. All right, we may see more upside. So you see on 16 March, this is what I wrote. Okay, so we can see that it closed above 81, and right now it's searching to 86. Okay, so we know that the resistance level that may hit is this box. So this level is actually around 92. So I'm looking after breaking the 81 signal, they may continue with search higher, and then 92 is the first resistance level followed by 100. All right, so I will just simply write here 6 April 2023, next resistance 92 followed by 100 with the is possible with the tensions. All right, let's see, with the tensions between Israel and Iran. All right, it may cause it to go even 100. So that's my take for the coming week. I think most likely will be in this manner. Okay, so this is a weekly chart, gentlemen. Not to forget, it takes some time to write. Okay, so next thing we should actually focus is also, some people ask about Tesla. Yes, Tesla has been not performing well, but on last Friday, I believe that Elon Musk came out and do some talking. Okay, and I think after market, the stock actually surged higher. All right, so right now we will be depending on this first resistance level. All right, it's the moving average. Will it be resisted here? If yes, it didn't successfully penetrate, go close above, we may see more downside at the moment. Okay, right now in sentimental why Tesla is not performing well, I don't see any support level unless really the price want to shoot above this Fibonacci level, which is the 23 above 175. We may then see more or a more upside, slightly upside if let's say it's break above. Otherwise, I think Elon Musk came out and do some talking about robot driving AI in August. This is actually a strategy to prolong the whole news before the stock continue to go even lower. Okay, so however, based on what I see, my take is still the same. I still more on the downside, eyeing for $100 as my first entry level. So let's see how does Tesla pan out from here. Okay, so basically I covered down US oil, Tesla. All right, so let's go into a couple of stocks. So I think I did mention Lulu. All right, Lulu won, but I didn't write. Okay, I think I mentioned somewhere in my last video. Lulu is not performing well. This is what I mentioned on the weekly chart. We are looking at the 200 days moving average. If this one did not support well enough, it penetrate lower, Lulu will actually kick off the selling pressure. Otherwise, we shall see some hovering, and then this is what we are looking for at the bear side for long positions. Okay, right now it actually touches the 200 days moving average. Just be cautious if you are looking to long and short, with for more signal to tell you as well. Okay, so let's see the next counter we'll be looking at. Just be careful on QQQ. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so for Nasdaq, okay, the good thing is that Nasdaq right now is supported by 250 days moving average. Okay, supported by this 50-day moving average. So if let's say the price did not penetrate below high side, it may continue to go higher. All right, so right now this is very crucial. We shall monitor next Fridays next week whether the price will have some strength to come down. Okay, for Nasdaq is carried by Nvidia, so Nvidia has some movement there, but it's still at the top side. So as long as Nvidia have not break 1000, there's movement on the QQQ or movement on the indices itself. But once it break higher, we may see QQQ reach another all-time high. All right, so I think that's all for this week. I'm not going to go rather into more counter. Just watch out for the earnings report and watch out for down, whether there's a pullback. For US oil, we are looking for upside, just go all the way. And Tesla, uh Tesla right now, which I just mentioned, okay, you have high chance for it. My view for Tesla is still downside lah. Alright, because even Elon Musk stepped in and say that things will happen in August, but will it happen or not, we never know. Alright, or it take even longer to happen, just like the lorry, the truck itself, right? So the EV truck, and it takes a couple of years to fulfill, and it's still selling at very low volume. Alright, Elon Musk actually came out to sing about this beautiful, or paint this beautiful picture to investor to stop the bleeding in Tesla shares. So ultimately, if we don't follow what he said, based on technical perspective, drop below and close below the 23.6% Fibonacci, we really looking on the downside for Tesla itself. Okay, so that's my view for Tesla. All right, so that's all for this week. Really, market update is just a very short video. Please remember to join my Telegram group. I will update there if let's say there's any instant movement. All right, so that's all. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.